Wish me luck.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to let you know that this is the second round of my interview and I will link the first interview in the description box below if you want to check that out.
Okay, so I have my headphones on and I'm not really ready, meaning I'm still nervous, but let's see what happens. Let's do this thing. My interview's at 11. Right now it's 10:58. I'm not really sure how early you're supposed to be to online interviews, but Americans do everything on time, if not earlier. So I'm gonna try to log in now and see what happens. Wish me luck.
So at this part of the video, I realized I had my headphones on and you couldn't hear them. So I quickly took the plug out and tried to act as normal as I could.
Thank you for having me.
If you don't mind just giving a little bit of a brief background on your professional work experience and of course your interest in this position.
Sure, so my background is a little mixed. I have experience in a little bit of everything, I guess you could say. So I started my career in customer service. So I've worked in restaurants and I've also worked in 2 specialty gourmet food stores. So I don't know if you're aware of them, but I worked at, and I also worked for, so I have experience dealing with customers and talking about food. I also love food. I love to talk about food. But I've also worked as, for the past couple of years, I've been working as an ESL, adult instructor. I did that at Rutgers University, and I've also, during this pandemic, I have also been doing it online privately. So yeah, that's the bulk of my work experience.
Awesome, thank you. And so my first question for you, Gabriella, how would your professional peers describe you?
Okay, great question. I think my professional peers would describe me as enthusiastic, independent, a quick learner, and also very helpful and friendly.
And one of our goals is to hire workers who plan to be here a long time. So how long is a long time in your eyes?
I think in my eyes, at least 5 years is a long time.
Okay, thank you. And can you describe a specific situation where you were asked to do multiple things at the same time? And how did you handle that situation?
Yeah, so when you're teaching, you often have to do a lot of things at the same time. And when you're teaching online specifically, it's even more involved. So for example, you have to present the information, make sure that everybody they have their cameras on, they're heard, or if there's an issue with the audio, you have to take care of that. So normally in these situations, my biggest focus is on my main priority. So if I'm teaching, it's okay, my number one goal is getting the information across clearly and making sure everybody's on the same page. And then once I know that I have that in place, I start looking around for other things that I need to be doing or that have maybe gone off track and I need to correct them.
I can imagine teaching in a remote environment is very different, has different challenges and in-person instruction.
Yes.
Thank you. Then, as you know, customer care, we work in a very fast-paced and ever-changing environment. That means if hired, to be taking a high volume of calls, chats, and emails daily. So with that said, can you walk us through your experience working in that kind of environment?
Yeah, so I've worked in, like I said, restaurants and shops before, and I was specifically hired during the holidays. So it's a very, very busy time of year. Especially I worked primarily in small shops. So there were maybe 2 or 3 of us in the shop at one time, and during the holidays you have a line of customers, you have the phones ringing, and you have to wrap stuff, and people are already a little bit disgruntled or in a hurry. So you just have to remain calm and positive and keep going. I think that just continuing to be friendly no matter what is the best approach to these sorts of situations.
Out of a 3-month time period, how many days would you say is acceptable to miss work?
Out of 3 months? Maybe one.
And why one day?
Well, because life is kind of unpredictable, I guess. I don't really take off of work that often. So for me, I would feel bad taking off even one day of work in just 3 months' time. But like I said, life happens. So I think it gives some wiggle room if you're sick or if something else pops up.
Okay. Now, can you walk me through your understanding of what is considered a need versus what is considered a want product and what those differences look like to you?
You mean in terms of food or just in general?
In general.
Okay, so a need product is something that you probably use on a daily basis that you cannot, maybe it allows you to complete other tasks that you need throughout that day or that you're involving throughout that day. So it literally, your progress stops with this one particular item. And then a want item is things that would be nice to have, but maybe aren't necessary to the outcome of your basic, whatever your basic goal or structure is in this scenario.
Is there a difference in how you would promote each type of product, a need versus a want, to a customer?
Probably yes, maybe a minor difference. I think I say for a need product, I think you would stress how essential it is to the progress of other things or to the completion of other things. Whereas a want item, I probably would focus on like, okay, you don't necessarily need this, but it will really like facilitate or it will really take the other products up a notch and just enhance the experience.
There's a couple more questions that she would like to ask you.
Okay, great, thanks.
Hi, Gabriella. So yeah, I have a few questions for you as well too. Just feel comfortable, shake it out,
Okay.
everything, okay? So first, what I want you to know, tell me about yourself. Let me know who Gabriella is.
Okay, well, I am a very curious and enthusiastic person. I love meeting people. I love talking to new people. I study language, so I'm really passionate about languages. I speak French. I'm learning Spanish and Japanese, so I like working with people from different cultures and learning about these different things. Food is definitely part of that. One of my hobbies is like just going to restaurants and trying different things or different grocery stores and looking at the products that they have there. I also love to travel when I'm able to travel. And I also am an artist. So part-time, I have an Etsy store where I do illustrations and I sell my illustrations on Etsy as well.
Nice, okay. Next question for you. Now, we are very much customer service based, all right? The company, our customers are our main fact. So, what do you consider excellent customer service?
That's a great question. I think in my experience that taking your time with a customer is really important. It's quality over quantity always. And also, especially if you're dealing with repeat customers, having some kind of knowledge about who that person is, maybe what their preferences are, is important. So personalizing their experience. And then also when you're able to, which in my experience is often, to give more than is expected of you, whether that's your time or your attitude, or depending on the company, if you can give freebies or discounts or to let them know what's happening with the company, that's, for me, that's great customer service.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
One more question. Well, two more actually. I have for you after this. But
Okay.
think of a product that you rely on in your day-to-day life. Tell me about a time when you did not have access to it. What was that experience like?
That's a great question. Probably coffee. I'm going to talk about coffee. For me, it's not a want, it's a need. And if I don't have coffee, like for some reason I forget to get it from the grocery store, or if I can't pick it up for some reason, it definitely puts a damper on the rest of my day and makes functioning a lot harder. So not having that product is simply, it's stressful.
Let's make sure you have that coffee today, okay?
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. And one last question for you.
Okay.
Can you give me an example of a company that provides next level customer service? And what do they do? And how did they show you that they had great customer service?
Okay, let me think about that. I think Costco provides excellent customer service. So whenever I have an issue, I shop at Costco often. If I have an issue, they take care, like it's almost no questions asked, they'll take care of it. They are very friendly, and I think they go out of their way to do more than it's expected of them. So if you, I don't know if you've ever shopped at Costco before, but if you wait online, you usually don't even have to take the food out of your grocery cart. They'll do everything for you there. It's very convenient, and they just have a very positive, friendly attitude, which is really kind of rare to find in any kind of grocery store.
Okay. Well, thank you, Gabrielle.
Sure. Thank you.
You see, you're welcome. And I'll throw it back over to you. I don't have any more questions.
Yeah, I have, if you don't mind, for both of you, what's your favorite part of working at?
Great question. I'll go first, if that's okay.
Of course.
I have many reasons why I love working. Some background, I've been here for 5+ years. It'll be 6 years in October. Crazy to think about. When I first started, we were truly a startup. So we've grown substantially since I've started. So it's been amazing seeing the company scale and grow, and being able to witness that and contribute to that. I really enjoy working in a company that's growing and being able to meet those challenges head on, because there certainly are challenges, growing pains. It makes me very excited to come into work. In addition to that, I have a really great coworker, managers that I work with on a daily basis. We have a really great rapport. It makes me work enjoyable.
Well, Gabrielle, just to give you a background on myself, I've only been here 9.5 months. For me, the enjoyment is I have been working from home with my past job for 4 years, and it's just been me alone. Now I'm on with a staff of other supervisors and management that is always around, so I can talk to people. It's been a great experience. Once I got the product, like you said, easy, 6 steps, love it. But it's just the morale here within the company. Like I said, I'm the newest supervisor hired to the company, so I really had to build up my team and build a relationship with them. And the relationship that I have with my team is great. Like, I call them my ladies, right? Everybody else laughs at me and I go, good morning, ladies, and it's something that makes me feel like it's a family. Okay, like I'm here with these people most of the day from 8 a.m. until the end of my shift at 4:30. So it's definitely the morale of the company and just everyone. It's never been an issue where anyone has not replied to me or anything. It's very welcoming, which is needed, like you said, in the customer service industry, right? That's why customer service, that question was so big to me, to see what you thought, because it's about helping one another, and I feel helpful since I've been here. So
Yeah.
it's a great company.
Yeah, it is a really good company. So I am an intern here, and just the culture and the people, it's no longer a startup, but it still feels like it. Everyone is super encouraging and welcoming always. I can reach out to anyone, and they're willing to respond to me, who's only an intern here. But my questions are always answered. So I really like working here.
Okay, great. Wow. That's important too. So it seems like the company culture is good. And when you are working with customers, it can be stressful. So it is nice to have the support of your coworkers and that environment.
Definitely.
Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today. In terms of next steps, we'll be getting back to you by the end of this week, the latest, most likely via emails. Just keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
If all goes well, you'd receive an invitation to our group interview, which we have scheduled for the end of August. So group interview is about a 2-hour affair. You'd be with other potential hires, going through a couple of activities with a panel of recruiters and operations leaders. And yeah, that's essentially what we'll be doing. 2 dates for end of August. So, like I said, just be on the lookout for our email.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, have a great day.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye. Hold on, I gotta get out of here. Make sure my stuff is off. So I didn't need these. I realized when I was filming this that you couldn't hear them if I had my headphones on. So I just kept them on because I didn't want to embarrass myself. But that was my interview. I don't know. We'll see what happens next.
Okay, so just a quick update. I wanted to let you guys know that I actually got this job. So feel free to take and learn from my examples. And thank you so much for watching this.